partners. I can talk about Gio living arrangements with his partner. I don't even know the man had a partner. If it is a partner, it's a white man named Bob. I can just tell you that right then and there. She said, I'm not going to slander his work ethics. Then she said, just be clear, Gio is defaming my character. But leave him on mute. Don't bring him on. Gio, then Madison was like, I haven't worked a regular job since I was 23. I had a business and I did my business with porn. And she said she made 2 bad business dealing that she had a book with this lady, had a book, and the lady stole the rights of the book. Then she said, this individual, she's talking about Gio, have said the most nasty things about me. But she said, out of every former employee that used to work with me, none of them ever took it to the internet. No matter how much time I fell out with any of them, they never went to there but Gio. Then Maddie had a conversation with somebody, and somebody told her, quote, your manager hate your guts. This the Gio, this the one that's over there crying. Need to get on some Zyprexa and go see a psychiatrist. Then she said, my house is sickening. And she said, this is my house. And then in so many words, let me summarize what she said. If my house is dirty or if it ain't no finished basement, it's my house. I'm glad she said it because I was agreeing with it. I don't care if you got doodle stains on your ceiling, doodle stains on your gaming chair. Oh, I'm describing somebody else's house. I don't care if it smells like piss, doodle stains, and sugary grease on the stove. It's your house. Because obviously, if it had all them doodle stains and pee stains all on the carpet, why y'all so over there? But I'm reminded about what Kaya said. Because Kaya said she said something that shook me to my core. She told T.S. Madison, keep them queens out of your house. And she don't take heed to that. All the stuff that Maddie is dealing with is because she let Ahmad Wiggins in her life. He dragged her. Let Gio, the one that don't know his real color of his eyes, let him in her space. He dragged her. But Kaya said it. She said one of the fallouts, she said it was too many people in that house. And that's the truth. So what got me, brother Gio, brother, you went on Ahmad Wiggins' platform and he dogged you. Give me a second. We gonna take it real slow today. Because I'm going to go see somebody else going live. And then after they go live, I'm going to go live right after them. So I can dissect, see what they got to say. So Maddie was on the line with Ahmad Wiggins. She said, I gave my best friend 10% of the proceeds of my website. Because when I didn't have nothing, this friend was there for me. And she said, how dare Gio say that I was dogging out my friend that is no longer living? She said, I never would do something like that. Oh, they doing good for WeTV. I mean, them producers right there that's looking at them confessions going to be something. Because I felt in my spirit, I said, this smells like some WeTV for a show. This smells like a WeTV for that pilot episode. It smelled like a WeTV. I smell it. So then Ahmad Wiggins was on there, and Ahmad Wiggins asked about T.S. Madison's mother. It said, did Miss Mary, why do you think she's getting dragged? And Maddie said, Miss Mary told Gio that he should let go his anger of his father. That if he don't let go that anger, you will never have peace. And that is what Miss Mary is a Christian. So she probably heard him talking about how he hated his father, Maddie, and she gave some advice. Poor Miss Mary got dragged in the mess. Then she said that he was in my home. This is what Maddie said. Gio was in my home. And he started to try to verbally attack me. Then leave and go down the street and get on the live and drag me online. Maddie said he was the one that started with the online attacks. You took it online. And the Tasha K piece came up. You know, Tasha K came up, and then Tasha K, her messy tail, gonna go live on Instagram to show that she got contracts. Baby, we don't care if you got contracts in the house. We want to get to some tea. So she went live. But in the interview, he said, let's talk about the Tasha K piece. What about Tasha K saying that this is a Amara Wiggins? She said that she don't deal with y'all. She tried to warn. They was talking about that whole gate when they was in the basement and having that podcast. And Maddie said, Tasha K never had that conversation. She said, when your name was mentioned, Ahmad, when Gio name was mentioned, I did not drag you. I wish you well. But what people fail to realize after that episode, it was leaking out to other blogs. Because I even got the information that Tasha K even said on my show, oh, Wiley got to call you, Gio calling me. They had a conversation. Now, let me fact check, Gio. You were calling Tasha. So yes, Tasha K called you back. But during that conversation, from what sources told me, Tasha K were dragging Maddie, called Amara Wiggins after her conversation with Gio and said, you need to drag Maddie and telling all this dirt about T.S. Madison. Other people was even confirming that to me. That after she went off your show, Wiley, Tasha K called Gio. And then after that, she had a lot of nasty stuff to say about Maddie. And then T.S. Madison wanted to delete the pod. It was a lot of manic behavior going on that night. People forget that she put on her Twitter. This Tasha K put on my Twitter. I'm going to delete that podcast. I don't like to be used. Because Amara Wiggins didn't take the bait to drag Maddie. So during this interview, Oliver jumps into the chat. I said, this is the WeTV. Once he jumped in, that was confirmation. I said, I need confirmation. Who else gonna jump up in there? Oliver Twist came in. I said, this WeTV all over this. Let me get my notebook. Oliver Twist, which is a leading man on Chasing Atlanta, came on and he said, I'm the youngest in the chat. Then Oliver said in the chat, everybody is like 15 years older than me. Then Oliver Twist
when I left in February, but the person keeps talking about me on doing subliminal posts, and she does all these things, and she just did it again on her. And the reason you can't see it is because it's on her Patreon, where you have to pay to see what she says. So it's another scam and another scheme for her to get you guys to pay her to talk about me. And
a scam and a scheme coming from the bitch who was the manager with her for 7 years. And we're going to get into your scam and scheme.
Instead of saying what you want to say to me, which I'm saying to you, talk to me. But you won't talk to me, but instead you want to get on this Patreon and talk about me. So let me explain to you, because, Kayla Patrice Davis is over here on my page. Follows me on my Instagram, follows me on my Facebook. I knew you liked her. I mean, girl, you should have just said what you wanted to say. If that's what you wanted to do to be a reporter, girl, feel free to be a reporter. I don't care. There's no fear over here with saying what I want to say. So, Kayla Patrice, let me help you out. Mother, put the Patreon people you trust in a group call on Facebook Messenger. We gotta talk, LOL. That's you, Kayla Patrice Davis. And this one said, child, you seen this is Madison now. Child, you seen the foolishness of attention-seeking behavior. Clearly, they not ever getting in. Clearly, they're not ever getting it. Ever. I got too much real shit going on. Madison has so much real shit going on. She let the lady take her she let the lady dupe her.
I'm not going to sit up here and act like she's a perfect person, because, bitch, she ain't. She has narcissistic tendencies, selfish ways. Definitely. She does. I can't say that then and just all of a sudden.
The payments were.
See, bitch, that I'm the hottest thing.
But I sure as hell don't get on the.
Bitch, she wants attention. She's looking for validation, girl, and she's not gonna. She wanted some attention, so girl.
He will not have a real conversation. Text messages months later.
Advice that I was given as well. Cherry. Confrontation, bitch. She's a you motherfucking cross-dressers and transvestites and things like that need to stop that. This is not trans. Okay? The fuck out of here.
Went and had Cherry.
She told me the exact same thing that G was saying.
And she begged and pleaded with Madison not to have Cherry on the show. But Madison was about Madison and still had that person on the show. But she's supposedly cool and a friend with. With Sade. If that's your kind of friend, to do that with the person. If for me personally, if that person did the work, then that person.
Or you talked to her that day. You know Tasha K's fucking messy. That's a lie.
Me, sir, she was not messy with me. We kept it real. You. I know that you feel that.
Fake for a reality TV show.
Not a single part of this is fake. Reality TV show, not a single.
I can get real down nasty if I wanted to. I haven't taken that route at all. At all. Because I look stupid. Anyway, Armand, I'm done with it. They can go back and forth in the comment section. So I can do what I want to do.
Well, then he said that you snitched on a man and you. Okay, give me a second, Jill. Let me get TS on the line. I have to take you off. Okay, 9598. Hello?
Listen.
Okay.
Out of all the stuff.
Hold on. Before we get started, I just want to let these bitches know that this is the motherfucking
In the mix.
I don't give a fuck about a
Who is this
Tasha K.
freak of nature?
I don't give a fuck
With
about a
DJ
Storm Monroe.
Armand.
I don't give a fuck about any of those bitches. This is the motherfucking show. Okay. Hello? TS? What's going on?
Let's do it.